chapter 24. Be not you envious of evil men, neither desire to be with them. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Through wisdom is a house built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge are the chambers filled with the precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, yes, a man of knowledge increases strength. For with wise advice you shall make your war, and in the multitude of counselors there is safety. Wisdom is as unattainable to a fool as quarrels. He opens not his mouth in the gate. He that devises to do evil, men shall call him a mischievous person. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. If ye faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small indeed. Deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain, wilt you forbear to rescue? If you say, Behold, we knew not this, doth not he that weigh the hearts consider it? And he that keeps your soul, doth he not know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? My son, eat you honey, for it is good, and the honeycomb is sweet to your taste. So know you wisdom to be unto your soul. If you have found it, then shalt there be a future, and your hope shall not be cut off. Lie not in wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. Spoil not his resting place. For a righteous man falleth 7 times, and rises up again, but the wicked stumble under adversity. Rejoice not when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and turn away his wrath from him. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be you envious at the wicked. For there will be no future to the evil man. The lamp of the wicked shall be put out. My son, fear you the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. For the calamity shall rise suddenly, and who know the ruin from them both? These also are the sayings of the wise, to have respect of persons and judgment is not good. He that saith unto the wicked, You art righteous, people shall curse him, nations shall execrate him. But to them that decide justly shall be delight, and a good blessing shall come upon them. He kisses the lips that gives a right answer. Prepare your work without, and make it fit for yourself in the field, and afterwards build your house. Be not a witness against your neighbor without cause, and deceive not with your lips. Say not, I will do so to him as he has done to me. I will render to the man according to his work. I went by the field of the slothful man, and by the vineyard of a man void of understanding. And lo, it was all grown over with thistles, and the face thereof was covered with nettles, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. Then I beheld and considered well. I saw and received instruction. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hands to sleep. So shall your poverty come as a runner, and your want as an armed man. All right, let's go back up to verse 1. Once again, we have these Proverbs. We're going to start with this. And once again, we're continuing this letter from a father to a son, and we are given the privilege to overhear, or privilege to witness it. But as this one, even he, the king, and this we'll find out, it's the righteous acts, what makes a man king, what makes him greater or honorable among men. And this is to his son, or these as well who going to acquire this position or take on that Shem, the ones that are going to go forth and carry on. These lessons are simple things we can all listen to and we can all apply in our life. Verse 1. Be not you envious of evil men, neither desire to be with them. Don't want to hang around with the bad guys. Don't want to have what they have, because see, we'll find out you'll get what they got, and that's a bunch of trouble, a bunch of misery in life. Evilness and wickedness 2. For their heart studies destruction, and their lips talk mischief. Their heart, their inward parts, study destruction. They sit around and they try to figure out how they can, take something from somebody or do somebody out of what they've got. They have this destruction there's trouble in it. It's not to build up, but to tear down, and that's to destroy. Their lips talk of mischief. They talk about trouble. They talk about things they could do to get into trouble. 3, wisdom. Through wisdom is a house built, and by understanding it, it is established. It's through wisdom that you build your house. It's through wisdom and that wisdom, that's a knowledge and understanding, just a little bit the Lord give you to keep you out of trouble in the first place. It was for your own good, just like this letter here is to keep you out of trouble. Because with understanding, you're going to get the job done. You're going to be able to build your house, have what everybody else has, and enjoy a good life like you think that you deserve. It's by understanding that it's established, and it's through knowledge, through a little wisdom. The Lord give it to you already, and when you do the wrong thing, He speaks to your heart. 4, by knowledge are the chambers filled with all precious and pleasant riches. By knowledge are the chambers filled. And these chambers, that's the places where you dwell. These places where you dwell. And it's in those happinesses, your pleasantnesses, all these precious, pleasant riches. You get all these goodness. And it's when we obey or observe the understanding the Lord give us. When we observe the understanding the Lord give us, we receive these things. 5, a wise man is strong. Yes, a man of knowledge increases strength. A wise man is strong. Is a strong man wise? Well, it depends on what he uses his strength for. We can use our strength for 2 different ways. Yes, a man of knowledge increases strength. The strength we're talking about is someone who has knowledge, someone who has some understanding. Wisdom is the ability to apply that into your life. 6, for with wise advice you shall make your war, and in the multitude of counselors there's safety. For with wise advice you shall make your war. That means we want to consider everything. This multitude of counselors have a multitude of counselings, and that's perspectives. We have counselors, somebody to bring in their perspective. We can have this without a multitude of counselors. We just have to have the ability to look at things differently, maybe take a different look through somebody else's eyes, a different look through that. See, that's the way the Lord does it. He looks at everything through everybody's eyes. And this is the multitude of the counseling that we need. And because it's by the advice of the wise that we make war. And that's against the wicked. And we do that through the Lord's understanding the law, the Torah, the instructions He gives us. That's that light He held up so you can see in the dark. 7, wisdom is unattainable to a fool as quarrels. He opens not his mouth in the gate. Wisdom, that ability to apply a little bit of common sense, is unattainable to the fool. That idiot, I call him. He's the idiot. As quarrels. Of course, today we have scuba equipment, and this wouldn't be the case, but it would be unattainable as that of the deepest parts of the ocean. He don't open his mouth in the gate. He's got nothing to say because the Lord has convicted him. And that's that place of judgment, because he knows the truth is the truth. 8, he that devises to do evil, men shall call him a mischievous person. This one that devises to do evil, he sits around and tries to think about ways to hurt somebody. He's going to be this mischievous guy, or this Matzimah, this one who is got pleasant devices, pleasant ways to fool you, pleasant ways to take advantage of you. He's going to make you like it. 9, the thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. The thought of foolishness is sin. Just to sit and think about that kind of wickedness is evil. And the scorner is an abomination to men. This one who goes around correcting everybody. He's always got something that you're doing something wrong. He wants to to get you right in the way. We'll find out the Lord's trying to correct everybody. 10. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small indeed. If you faint in the day, if you fall down in that day of adversity, when a little bit of trouble comes along, your strength is small indeed. If you fall apart, if a little something goes wrong, and you just fall apart, start screaming and yelling and going on, we'll find out. See, you ain't got much strength. You're going to have to be able to stand up and face adversity. Adversity is something that constantly testing us, not to make us weak or to give us this trouble, so to speak, but to make us strong so we can face it and grow in strength till we finally overcome and we can succeed. 11. Deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain, which you forbear to rescue. Deliver those that are drawn unto death. That's those that are leaning that way. We'll say they're leaning that way. They got one foot in the grave, so to speak. Because they're ready to be slain. And in this, you'll save all those that are ready to be slain because they go that leaning that way of transgression. That's what death is, to sin. That's the death we're talking about. That's permanent death. That's like a permanent type death. But there's a way out, because we'll find out that the Lord, He is the Lord there as well. 12. If you say, Behold, we knew not this, doth not he that weighteth the hearts consider? And he that keepeth your soul, doth he not know it? Shall not he render to every man according to his works? Now if you say, Behold, look, we knew not this, we didn't know what we were doing, doth he not? This one that weighs the hearts, consider it. He considers it. He weighs the hearts. He knows the truth. There's no sense in lying. You're only going to lie to yourself, my friends. For the Lord has considered it already, and He done knows this. This one that keeps your soul, He knows it. He already knows it was stitched in the fabric. And shall not He render to every man according to his works? You're going to get what you got coming. See, because that belongs to the Lord. And it applies, it's an automatic. There's an effect from action. 13. My son, eat you honey, for it is good, and the honeycomb is sweet to your taste. Eat you honey. It's good. Eat the sweetness. Do you literally got to go out and eat some honey? Well, you can. It's good. It is. It's good if you're not allergic to it. But the honeycomb, it's sweet to your taste. Oh, it tastes good. Yes, it's sweet, and you can chew on it, and it seems to just be like sweetness. 14. So know you wisdom to be unto your soul. If you have found it, then shall there be a future, and your hope shall not be cut off. And just like that honeycomb, see that you sit and you chew on, it's got that sweetness that just keeps coming out of it. So is wisdom to your soul. It loves it. It desires it so. And if you found it, if you can do that, sit and chew up that sweetness of the ordinances and statutes, the law that the Lord give you. That's the wisdom, my friend, and your ability to apply it is wisdom. There shall be a future. Hope shall not be cut off. There's always going to be a future for you, because you, especially if you're teaching it to your children, that's what sustains it. 15. Lie not in wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. Spoil not his resting place. Little word to the wicked. Don't lay in wait for the righteous man. Don't spoil his resting place. Take away that which he's got. And that's that one who's standing out there in the way. He's always got his mouth open. That soul hunter, I call him. 16. For a righteous man falls 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked stumble under adversity. Yeah, the righteous man, he can fall 7 times, but you can't keep a good man down. He's going to get up again. But the wicked, just that little bit of trouble, they thought they were going to die. They fell under adversity. 17. Rejoice not when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles. Don't be happy about it, my friends. Don't be happy about it. When our enemies fell down, we'll find out because that means there's a little bit of misunderstanding in the world. There's a lack of knowledge. There's a lack of we gotta try a little harder. We gotta work a little harder to get the truth out there and let everybody know that this evilness and this wickedness has got to go. 18. Lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Unless you're sitting there laughing and the Lord feels sorry for him, he can do that. The Lord shall plead his cause. And he gets angry. He ain't mad at him no more. See, he winds up, he may be displeased with you. We always want to stay on the right side. See, and we all have been little children and had to grow up, so we've all been found in ignorance before. 19. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be you envious at the wicked. Fret not yourself because of evil. Don't cry and whine because of these evildoers, neither be envious. Don't be jealous of them either. We'll find out the Lord's going to take care of it all. 20. For there will be no future to the evil man. The lamp of the wicked shall be put out. There's no future for him. See, the light, the lamp, the light, that's what we really want to see. But this lamp of the wicked, that little fire he's got, only got so much oil. It's only got so much it can burn. And sooner or later, it just runs out and the light goes out. Because the wickedness will not always continue. Their knowledge and wisdom sooner or later has to grasp hold. Why deny it? 21. My son, fear you the Lord and the King, and meddle not with them that are given to change. Fear you the Lord and the King, and meddle not. But this fear of the Lord, this fear is to have fear, reverence of your Creator, reverence of the Maker, reverence of the name, Hashem. That's that presence of the Lord here. Without, he don't have to be here. He set us the law. He told us what to do. He doesn't have to be here. The king should be keeping the law as well. Don't meddle with these that are given to change. That ones, they're always wanting to say, well, we're going to change that a little bit. The law and the ordinance, we're going to change it over here to include this. Leave that out. Whatever the case may be, we're going to be solid, firm in our instruction. Hey, Lord, give it to everybody. 22. For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knows the ruin from them both. Hey, their trouble's going to come sudden enough. Who knows what the ruin may be? Who knows what could happen? 23. These are sayings of the wise. To have respect of persons in judgment is not good. To have respect of persons now, and what that basically is, say, well, we're going to look on him and take an appearance into respect. Oh, well, he's a rich man. He did. Surely he didn't do it. This guy over here did it. He's lowly, so to speak. This guy here's a man of understanding. This guy here's a man of ignorance. Surely he is the guilty one. This man here is this color. This man here is this color. Surely one of this color did it. He's guilty. See, all these are respects of person. In other words, we don't judge people by their appearance. We judge people by what the truth is, and that's judged. That judgment's already set forth by the law of God. Hashem give us our understanding. Hashem give us the ordinances and statutes. He's the one that convicts. It's under his ordinances and statutes. We're not a judge anyway. We are allowed to witness and have understanding, but that's our part. 24. He that saith unto the wicked, you art righteous, people shall curse him, nations shall execrate him. This one is unto the wicked, you are righteous. He upholds them. Yeah, he upholds them and tries to justify them sometimes in their actions. Nations are going to execrate him. King James Version says abhor. It means to denounce or express their dislike towards him very greatly. The word is za'am, and it means to not be happy with, get rid of him. 25. But to them that decide justly shall be delight, and good blessings shall come upon them. But the one who stands up there and he's doing it right, he's keeping with the ordinances and statutes the Lord give everybody, and making sure that's what stays in place. The wise men will come unto him even. A good blessing shall come upon them, because they're in the path. 26. He kisses the lips that gives the right answer. And he kisses the lips. That means he's in approval of the work that comes from the mouth, or that which is poured out, that gives this correct answer. That's a pleasing answer. It's an answer that is righteous and just. Of course, we know it's going to be the law. 27. Prepare your work without. Make it fit for yourself in the field. And afterward, build your house. Prepare your work without. Get ready for what you're going to do outside. And this what you're going to do abroad. Fit yourself in the field. Make it right. Get ready for what you're going to do. And prepare yourself for the work. And when you get done working abroad at what the Lord has asked you to do, you can build your house. 28. Be not a witness against your neighbor without cause, and deceive not with your lips. And when you get it done, don't be a witness against your neighbor when he ain't done nothing against you. Don't deceive with your lips. Don't go running your mouth, backbiting, talking about people, behind their back, saying things and trying to uproot. We'll find that. Forcing your opinions into the world. 29. Say not, I will do so to them that hath done unto me. I will render to the man according to his work. Don't be that way. That there belongs to the Lord. That don't belong to you. The Lord is already going to render unto him. If a man does you wrong, he's going to give him back or pay him back. That doesn't mean somebody comes in and robs you, you shouldn't do nothing about it. That's not what it means. But don't be vindictive. Don't be a person that wants to be always wanting to pay somebody back for what they've done. 30. I went by the field of the slothful and by the vineyard of a man void of understanding. We're going to get a little story here. A little story about this lazy guy and his garden that was growing. This man that was void of any understanding. He didn't know what the law was, and he didn't know the ordinances and statutes and the seasons of the Lord. 31. And lo, it was all grown over with thistles, and the face thereof was covered with nettles, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. It was in a bad state of disrepair. 32. Then I beheld and considered well, and I saw and received instruction. Then I beheld, and I considered well. I looked around, and I could see what the problem was. 33. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hands to sleep. 34. So shall your poverty come as a runner, and your want as an armed man. And that's how it's done. Your laziness and your slothfulness is laying around, always wanting to do that, not wanting to do what the Lord has asked you to do. That's how your poverty's going to come. It's like a runner. It's swift. Built to do just that, run. And you'll want, as an armed man, it's like something that's going to come in and rob you. Always be wanting, never be out of want. If we have the ordinances and statutes and law, we should have everything we want if we keep them, because in it we learn the seasons and we learn the little lessons in life that we should do. And that's what's caused it to continue to now, not the lazy man. We're going to move forward to Proverbs 25. Turn and return.